Hi guys, it's Nigel at Lock and Key Independent Estate Agents, and I hope you're well. Welcome to my property tour, and today we're going to invite you to a little cul-de-sac with a property just tucked away in the favoured older part of Bowerhill, I should say, in a place called Dowding Way. And just in there behind me is a 3-bedroom end terrace property. Ideally suits investors, ideally suits first-time buyers or people trading down even. It does need a bit of work inside, guys. There is no chain with this property. It's double glazed, there is gas, but you are going to change and modernise areas like the carpets, kitchen, maybe bathrooms as well. There's even a downstairs loo on them with this one as well. Front and rear gardens, as one would expect, but it's tucked away and it's got no chain. First time buy properties, guys, are so rare at the moment, so this isn't going to be on the market long. It's competitively priced, and whoever buys it will be able to start making the alterations pretty soon as they move in to this property, if they want to or not. As with all my property tours, the wind is buffeting today, so I want to speed on ahead because it's probably going to rain as well. But I'm going to spin this camera around just to explain where this one is, because it is tucked away and you wouldn't see it off the road. But Dowding Way is a lovely little address. These were built probably in the, I don't know, early 70s, maybe late 60s, but early 70s. And like I said, there is no chain with this property, so it's ideally situated for schools, Bowerhill School, Oak School, and of course the amenities around you, like our cherished Kennet Avon walks are just up the road there, 10-15 minutes. But let me just spin this camera around, let me just show you where this property is, and then we'll go and explore this property, this end terrace property in Dowding Way. And this is what I want to just show you. That's the property just there. So it's quite an attractive property. Like I said, built in the early 70s, I believe, probably about 1973. But as you go up here in Bowerhill, there's the road there, and then Bowerhill School is just there. But there's a path that brings you down here. There's an old people's care home next door. So that's your neighbour next door. You can also come in from this way, from the roundabout of Bowerhill, and then there is some parking areas here, because with this property there is no parking. It's a communal area. You can see some of the neighbours have obviously created their own parking here, but where anyone who intends to buy this property, you'll have to put your car further away from the property into this communal area there. Obviously, as you come up from Bowerhill, you can go back into town, and of course Bowerhill links, so there's a shop up there, there's a decent pub called the Pilot, etc, etc. And like I said earlier, there are some Kennet Avon and canal walks only 10 or 15 minutes away, so Bowerhill is very favoured for the schools, etc, etc. If you wanted to walk into town, look, I'm quite a fit lad, I reckon I can do that in about 15 minutes. But what's also great is the link road, so you can go to the A350 and the A361 and head towards Trowbridge, Warminster, Westbury. You can go along the A361 and go towards Devizes, so it's great for that. And if you want to go onto the M4 and you want to go past, you know, Laycock, Beanacre and up towards Chippenham, you know, that's probably a 15-20 minute drive on a good day as well. But like I said, the wind is buffeting, there is a bit of rain now, so let's get inside this property. It is an empty property, and what we're going to do, once I get past this mature hedging and fence, we're just going to have a decent look around this property in Trench Old Way. I'll point out the little areas that will need some work, and hopefully you'll find that helpful along the way. And as we speak, the rain is buffeting down, so let's come in. Open plan garden, gate, little mature hedging there, conifer, laid to lawn, pebbled on one side, and then there is some side pedestrian access, and that will take you to the rear of the property. Canopy storm porch, door is open already. There is a useful outside store here. I won't open it up, but you can put your bits and pieces in here. But let's get in and out of the rain and into this property in Dowding Way. I'm just going to close the door behind me, and as with all my tours, guys, you know, I'm just going to walk along a little bit, and then I'm just going to turn this camera around just so I can show you where we came in. And there's the double glazed door. Obviously stairs go to the first floor landing. I'll open up this here because there is a useful cupboard, readings in there, electric cupboard there, and of course those stairs going up to the first floor landing. There's some doors there, obviously that's going to be the living room, kitchen. There's a couple of extra bits and pieces to show you there, and there's some bedrooms upstairs. As you can see, radiator. I'm just going to turn the camera one more time around, and there's your entrance as you come in. There's an understairs storage that's quite useful. You could block that up, make a little cupboard in there, if not keep it open. You know, it's 50-50 what people do with those nowadays. I quite like them covered up sometimes. It just creates a bit more of a store area, but if you want to have more units here, then that's perfect for it. As I turn the camera around, we go into the lounge, and you can see the carpets need taking up. It needs a bit of modernising. There's some recesses on either side. You could build in some nice shelving unit or some wardrobe unit in there. That'd be pretty decent. A lot of people will do that. And you can see that's the old gas fire. That's condemned. That needs taking out. So that's a job for anybody looking to buy this property. There is a Worcester boiler. There is gas heating installed. I'm not sure how many years old that is, but it looks pretty new, and that's upstairs. But that one there doesn't work anymore. You can see the little tag in there to say don't use it, and that will need to be taken out by somebody. Obviously, these owners aren't going to do that now. Big double glazed window that brings in natural light. Obviously, it's a grey day today, but I just love the fact that you could do something with this recessing here. Radiator to the left, and then plenty of areas there. You could put a sofa suite there, but you can really modernise this, and this is what people want. There are not many of these properties out there. There's some modern homes, and they're really expensive. They're coming down in price, but these properties here, which offer a bit more space, they're ideal to pick up, especially for first-time buyers with a budget, and then they can do the job along the way. Well, this property would be perfect for a first-time buyer. Ideally, it can still work for an investor. They can finish it off, and then they can rent it down if they want, but it's perfect for that either way. Coming out of the living room, back out into this hallway, and of course, this just takes us into the kitchen breakfast room. Yes, you're going to have eye-level cupboards, base units. You can see them all along here, so good range there. There's some sort of vinyl flooring on the floor there. Obviously, there's a radiator, but I think this is another room that will be modernised. It doesn't take a rocket science to say these are dated. I'd say the kitchen looks like it's from possibly about the 80s. Personally, so it hasn't been modernised since then, but it's very, very clean and tidy. But that's the area. You can see how dull and grey it is out there. Nice big picture window. Pop that camera out there, and that will show you the garden, which basically is low maintenance at the moment. There's not much grass there. There's some patio, and there's some shrubs and some brick walling. And there's the rain and the clouds, but we've expected that all week. Just turn this camera around, and it's actually a decent sized kitchen. You can see where the table goes. You can see what you could do here. I think this is a decent space indeed. Let's bring this around one more time for you guys, and there you can see the door, the multi-pane door where you came in from that hallway, and this is the kitchen area with that nice big window. Come through here again, and it gets a bit more interesting actually. It's actually something I didn't think they had, but there's a little storage cupboard in here, plenty of storage in there. Tuck things away. I'm going to see if I can find the light for you. There's the light. You can make it into a little pantry if you want. You could open up the kitchen a bit more. You could create that, but this could certainly be a utility area if one decided. And the other thing, when you come out of here, there's actually a downstairs loo, so there is a window in behind that. I haven't turned the light on yet. Let me turn the light on in here. Obscure double glazed window to the rear. Turn the light back off. You don't need that back on. Actually, I will turn it off so you can see better, and then you can see washhand basin, low level WC. That sort of wood effect vinyl flooring. And that is pretty good. I like the storage here. I like the fact that it was built with that extra storage. It's a bit of an L shape. You go in, and then it dog legs over to the right there. But not a bad space. Come back out, door to go to the rear garden, multi-pane door. And like I said, you're back into this kitchen. So it's a decent size downstairs here, guys. You know, now, so let's go upstairs. Let's have a look at those 3 bedrooms. Let's take a look at the bathroom. But as you can see, I want to just show you one more time. I think the work needs to be done in here. I think anyone will modernise this kitchen. Take up the carpets in this hallway. Maybe create a cupboard in there if one wanted to. There's obviously a little storage cupboard in here. The double glazing looks fine. There is gas heating, but you've got to take out that boiler and obviously just modernise it in here as well. Come back out here. Stair lift will be gone before anybody purchases property. And that's the ground floor for you. Let's pop upstairs, look at those 3 bedrooms and bathroom. And here we go. Let's climb the stairs. Like I said, that will be the stair lift will be gone. There's your access to loft space. And then you've got rooms just coming off the landing. And of course, bedroom, and bedroom. Bathroom in here. Again, another area that someone will look to modernise. Obviously, there's a panelled bath, level WC, wash and basin, bit of tiling there, electric shower, obscure double glazed window to the rear elevation. There is an extractor fan there as well. Just bring this around. Now you can see where the radiator is and some tiled walling around there. But I think this will be modernised a little bit. I don't think you need to spend a fortune on the bathroom, but certainly you can bring that up and give it a little facelift as such. Change the flooring at least in this bathroom. Come back out and then you've got your 3 bedrooms. This one's chock at the moment. They're just moving some bits out. So obviously you can see this would have always been bedroom 3, double glazed window to the front. There's a radiator. And I just want to give you an impression because there is a bit more space in this room. It is bigger than it looks. And if you open up this, there's your boiler. That's a Worcester boiler. And it's actually quite a good idea just to tuck it away into a cupboard, which goes over the stairwell and makes use of space. These are quite impressive in terms of size. So this one's bedroom 2, or it could be bedroom 1, but let's call this bedroom 2. Nice big double. You can see where 2 beds go along there. Longish radiator, window to the front elevation. And again, you're going to change this wallpaper, you're going to change the carpets. Of course, that's natural when somebody's been here for so long. And I think these guys, I think the lady who's now gone into home, unfortunately, I think she's been here since 1973, I think. So you can see people don't always move. These are genuine cupboards. That's a wardrobe, that's a cupboard for store. And again, plenty of room here, but you can see how big this room is. It's not a bad size double at all. Just come around here one more time. Just give you the angles to this room. And I like to do that so you get to see all the wallpaper, all the carpets, and what the potential is with any of these type of properties. And that's what it's about, demonstrating the possibilities for you guys. Come back out one more time, and there we have it. That's for bedroom 2. Bring the camera back out, and we're back out into this landing. And then, last but not least, bedroom 1. This is bedroom 1 for me as well, because it goes into the back. It's a little bit quieter at the back, maybe. The front is quiet anyway because it's only a pathway to the front. There's no passing traffic, so either or either, guys. But it just feels like this is bedroom 1 for us. Double bed, you've got freestanding display cabinets on either side, space for wardrobe there. Come in, you've got a large picture window. That's another wardrobe. Not a wardrobe, this is another little store. Cupboard wardrobe, whatever you want to call it. Bit of shelving, overhead shelving as well. That's the door. And again, you can see the size. And if I pop the camera out here, it is raining, as you can see. But that's your rear. That's the old people's home on the left. There's your garden. It needs a bit of work. Take down that aluminium greenhouse. We'll go out there in a minute. But if I do it from here, I won't need to spend too long out there. And then it's just basically enclosed by that brick walling. Timber fencing to the right. And then obviously there's, a patio and some shrubs there, and then side access to the side there. But just coming to finish off in this room, let's just talk about this room a little bit more, because it's a decent sized double. I'm just going to go into the corner of this room, and there we have a decent double. So all in all, guys, 2 double bedrooms upstairs, the single, the boiler's in that 3rd bedroom. You need to modernise it throughout, so carpets, tidy up that bathroom, kitchen, living room, take out that gas boiler. But it's ready to buy. It's a decent sized 3-bed. There is no parking, unfortunately. You could do with parking, but there's no way to manage parking here. I think they used to rent garages out years ago, but that's not an option. You're just going to have to park your car and get used to parking your car a little bit further away. But hey, it's a great start home, it's a great investment, and it's going to be on at a good price as well. So this won't be on the market long, guys, at all. So let's just finish off the tour by going outside, taking a look at that rear garden and that side access. And here it goes, as promised, guys, back through the hallway into the kitchen again. Like I said, it's actually a decent sized kitchen, this. Through these panel doors. Let's open up the rear. You can hear the rain. I'm just going to stand here. There's your garden. There's a patio, little attractive patio features. It needs weeding. You can see there's brick walling there. There's the home. There's green in between that, so it's not so bad. You're not really overlooked. And there's some low-rise bungalows here. So again, pretty decent. It's quite mature. I'd imagine most people have lived there a long, long time. I am going to just bring the camera around here. Just going to cover this over, just so I can show you that side access to where we were at the front there. like I said, there's your garden with brick walling. It's not a bad size, not the biggest, it's not the smallest, but certainly there's a garden there just to do some work to as well. So what have we got? We've got a 3-bedroom end terrace property, double glazing gas. It needs some modernising, carpets, new kitchen. Look at the bathroom. Give it some decorating with the walls. Take the wallpaper down. Sort out the garden at the back here because there's some weeding, maybe lawn it. And you do have then, in essence, a very decent, tidy 3-bedroom property, which is ideal for those first-time buyers if you've got the budget as well, or investors or people trading down. So look, I hope you've enjoyed our honest property tour. We're trying to represent the properties the best way we can with a bit of enthusiasm, but just to give you a bit more information about things that need to be done. I think it's important. Our job is to bring down to build the trust and bring down those barriers, but it is bucketing down here. And just remember, guys, there is no chain with this property, so it's a great start for somebody when you are looking to purchase this. Any questions? It's Nigel at Lock and Key Independent Estate Agents on 01225 707 342. I hope you're all well, and we look forward to hearing from you soon.